do. All right. I'll do this one.
Today, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, this is Madden Football on EA Sports.
They love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the inner harbor of Baltimore. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Los Angeles Rams and the Baltimore Ravens. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now a first down throw. Stafford. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down. They get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early. Running.
Hold on, the game audio is like really loud for me. Where's the audio volume? Just turn it down a little.
All types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Still really loud. I don't even know what it is. Put it there. I think that's good. Yeah, that's fine.
Back to Henderson on first down. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Well, on every play, down to a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run first down.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39.
Deshaun Jackson is now with his 4th franchise in his 14th NFL season, but this one, a homecoming a little bit. He grew up in Long Beach, so playing for the Rams seems like a natural. Picks up a first down with that catch there.
Henderson now on 1st and 10.
Got him.
He's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. From the gun to give to Henderson.
Nice.
This time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Now Stafford.
Nice, let's go. Feel like they'll go for the kick though.
Dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
The Ravens offense set to take over and led by a man still just in his 4th season in the NFL, the 2019 MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And 2020 was another excellent season for number 8. Wasn't able to repeat the numbers from his MVP campaign of 2019, but bigger than that, got his elusive first playoff win, and he and the team hope that bodes.
There he goes, right side. 20, 10.
Let's go! What a play!
The Ravens have taken the early lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
Let's go!
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start.
That was so good.
They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Justin Tucker for the extra point.
I love Chucker. 80-yard touchdown. Let's go. 80 yards.
Offensive coordinators dream about one-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
So far, I'm really liking this game. Like, I really like it.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7
Did you see the 80-yard touchdown I just got?
2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On the draw, this is Henderson. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. The return is Prochet.
Alright, that's not bad.
There off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Ravens,
I can work with that.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big time, John. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play action pass could very well be open.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
All right, all right.
Down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
Yeah, there's only 12 seconds left in the quarter.
On EA Sports. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Right back to Duvernay, that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. Jackson to Andrews.
I like Mark Andrews.
First down, Baltimore.
And a good catch there by Mark Andrews. And many think that paired with Lamar Jackson, they may be the best quarterback-tight end combo this side of Mahomes and Kelsey.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw again is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. First down and more for Jackson. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Open
All right, nice.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. 7 yards, the pick.
Just gonna run it in for the first down.
Escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose.
Ooh, that was so close.
They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Dobbins.
Ah.
He's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
3rd and goal, Jackson.
Nice and open.
Taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
Let's go.
A 3-yard touchdown pass as the Ravens push further out in front.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm.
That's a nice kick.
And try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 14-0.
Dab.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. No return here for Calais, and this will be a touchback. The football going back to the Rams now. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, and it's 3rd and short.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now it's Stafford.
No.
Screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25.
Let's go.
It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
From what we just saw, that's a great example
Sweet baby
of a team
Sue.
that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already.
Oh yeah, it's long over.
Tucker with the extra point. It's now 21-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So
I think that's my most accurate kick I've gotten so far.
As this one's in the air.
That was definitely a surprise.
Return here for Calais, and this will be a touchback. LA readies for its next possession, and they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in and loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford, and his throw is going to be incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee, and that'll make it 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, here's Henderson.
Nice. Let's go.
First down markers. He's brought down at the 26. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And bulldozing his way through. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Jackson on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right.
Nice.
This to the 30 before being taken down. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Jackson. Slings it to Anderson. It's complete. The tight end.
All right, let's go.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So we're at halftime. No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick, please? Thank you. All right, let's go. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it. Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. He's going to let this
Let's go!
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown.
That celebration.
5 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off and becomes a running back. But as you noted, he stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. No return here for Calais, and this will be a touchback. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half. Okay, because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we were in there that time, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. That's taken in by Henderson. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
We'll see what they try to do here.
But it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
I thought they were going to try.
Crochet on the return. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
I'll take it.
The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And Watkins Jenkins, you see him there, still down and slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down.
Oh.
Down inside the 5 to the 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run with Dobbins.
Oh, that looked fancy. That was fancy smancy.
Dobbins taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens open the lead up to 34-0. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive linemen.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Raymond Calais now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
I like when they talk about baseball.
Second down, it's Henderson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 41 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. On 1st and 10, Stafford.
Oh.
He dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. Throwing is Stafford. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee.
Right.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
Nice.
Dragged across each zone. You see them pointing, communicating. There it is, and they passed him to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2.
God.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the...
Nice.
Man, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 39 yards there, a big one.
Ordinarily, when you're backed up this deep, most Most teams like to play it on the safe side, but not these guys. They took a big shot downfield and wound up hitting it for a big play. Back them into a corner, they come out swinging.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the play.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Let's go.
Taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
Mark Andrews.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. No return here for Calais, and this will be a touchback. LA set to take over again on offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. To throw is Stafford. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, and it's 3rd and short.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Open man is Henderson. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. On first down, Stafford here. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
No!
It's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick.
Oh my God!
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring
Let's go! Let's
That's the
go!
story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. A chance for us to look at this Baltimore defense again. They don't need to change much. They have played well. They've really outplayed this offense, haven't they?
And it's a lot of fun for a former defensive guy to see how they've managed to bounce around, make plays, and put their team in position to win a football game with great contribution from the defense.
They're just looking for more of the same right now. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford, throw left side.
Got him.
To Kupp. A short gain here.
Not on my watch.
Yard to the 29. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. On third down, it's Henderson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Stafford on first down. He'll get this underneath to Henderson. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
2 minutes.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone.
All right, one more.
Eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
Henderson there, it's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 4th down now after a loss of 2. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind
Nice
up
try.
incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 2 yards the gain on the keeper at its second down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Nice.
In by Duvernay. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So
And we win.
In this Baltimore victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets.
9-0.
They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout out.
That was an interesting game. I was just trying to keep them at 0 the whole time. I want to play in snow. Just because I think that'd be cool. Ooh, that's not. That's a lot of snow.
From M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, this is the NFL on EA Sports.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Throw on first down with Wilson. He'll check this down to Johnson. And he's going to be drop following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward. All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Coleman now. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Let's go.
Force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by
Let's go.
Queen. There he goes, left side. And he will bring this back.
Let's go.
It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the
Good
offense,
kick.
they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the most score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaking up on the play.
Oops, I don't know what I picked.
The training staff takes a peek. We'll take a break. First carry for the former Tar Heel, Michael Carter. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
The throw to the middle, taken in. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 37.
And Crowder's now in his 3rd year with the Jets after 4 in Washington. A dependable route runner. He makes a nice catch there.
Play action. Now Wilson.
Oh.
Incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And the grab by Croft. And he's going to be snapped up right at the line of scrimmage. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Throwing again here. Wilson. He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
Oh.
Able to connect. Incomplete.
Dang it.
I give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. James Prochet deep for Baltimore. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. They'll start with the option.
Oops. That was my fault.
And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right.
What did I just do?
Because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
All right.
He's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think inclement weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on offense. Defenders have to react, and they often slip.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Brandon, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one in my lifetime, I think, is got to be 01, right? Raiders, Patriots, to send the Patriots to the Super Bowl.
You had to go to the Tucker Roll, didn't you?
Yeah,
I think that's what people remember. I also
All right.
this in Miami.
Making it work. Making it work.
The snowplow game in New England when they went out there and the Patriots had a guy come out and clear a spot on the field for their field goal kicker to kick the game winner.
is that 82?
That was 82, and the Dolphins fans will never forget it.
Well, we're not seeing one of those famous games here, but it's fun to be in the snow nonetheless. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Now it's Jackson.
Ooh, yeah. That was almost so bad.
Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Got a man. It's Brown. Brown with the stick skills.
Ooh. Almost kept myself in bounds.
The 21 yards here as they convert on 3rd.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. On the option right is Jackson.
Let's go.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. And this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep it back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Valentine to return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. A very tough run, but for a pretty short gain out near the 32. Call it a gain of 3. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was. was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Fielded at the 20.
Hey, Darnell.
There, but 15 yards on the return. And possession.
He's on deck.
Hands 1st and 10. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they
I have both versions.
Cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Looking left side, and he's got
let's go. Breaking ankles left and right.
Marquise Brown, 67 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see them, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Leno wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Valentine to return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out comes this field general.
I think I pretty much got this game in the bag.
Onto the field. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates, find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box, we'll be sending you.
Wow, it's not even halftime.
Coachman will have highlights and analysis.
Felt like it was already the 4th.
They'll set up the screen to Carter. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 3rd down, Wilson going deep now for Herndon.
Let's go.
Intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith.
Oh my God! Let's go!
That pick 6 extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the
Let's go!
What to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter.
I thought for sure they were going to tackle me before the end zone, but they didn't because they couldn't.
Tucker now to add the point after.
They don't want the smoke.
And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This fielded right at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well.
No, 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 no.
Starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that.
Let's go!
For the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen, and he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
Now Dobbins again on second down.
That was good, though.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On third down, Jackson. Flush to his right.
He still works his way in. Let's go.
Lamar Jackson as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are able to add on to their first half lead. So the lanes continue to be there for Lamar
Let's
Jackson.
go.
Football, that his second touchdown run of the game.
You know what I would like? I'd like for us to be able to go into a defense's room after playing Lamar Jackson and watch the tape and see how much of a lane was really there and how much he created just through his talents. In any event, Lamar Jackson finds the end zone, doesn't he?
He always seems to, but that's a good point. We sometimes put blame on the defense. Maybe we just need to praise Lamar Jackson a little bit more.
I agree. He's so underrated.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Valentine to return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. So with the 3 interceptions, how does he erase those from his mind?
Oops, I picked
Jets
something.
offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
I don't know how it's still the second quarter.
Throwing is Wilson.
Oh,
Intercepted for the 4th time.
the 4th interception.
Picked off at the 39. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game.
Yeah, I couldn't find anyone I wanted to throw it to.
And show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter, and it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
I'll
Give
accept.
him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you give that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one goes for 30 yards.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I don't like this.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Jets have
Oh my God. None of them were open for me.
Winning this game right now?
Mother Nature.
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy, all these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we've gotten a lot of turnovers. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap? Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the 1st half. And that trend is continuing here.
Now it's Wilson. Screenplay, Johnson. And
Got it.
get up to the 43-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to it and hold him for just a short gain.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 15. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board.
And now this is intercepted.
Yeah, that looked bad.
Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will give the football back. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's a handoff to Coleman. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run.
Nice.
The goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Here's Wilson. Pressure comes and Wilson's going to
Let's go.
Justin Houston making his presence felt there in the backfield.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Ravens offense getting set and ready for this next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw...
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Thank God.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold onto the football while being jostled?
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And it's third down. Jackson now. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Oh, what was that, Lamar? Did you just slip?
And that should be the final.
Did he just slip?
Third quarter. Back now in Baltimore. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. That'll be caught by the big tight end Andrews. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out.
What did I pick? Oh.
Third and 2. Here's Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
On first and 10, it's Dobbins. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Credit the tackle to John Franklin Myers. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight to the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them in their game.
That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal. On the counter now,
all right.
Dobbins. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens have taken a 6-touchdown lead. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all three phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback. Another Another drive coming up for New York's offense. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Throwing over the
All right.
and it's incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson.
Let's go.
Here's another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they're going to set
Let's go.
at the 32-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances.
Nice.
That hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives them a new set of downs. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep it running right. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Oh. Oh. That was nasty. That was a straight violation of that man's ankles. Both of them.
Special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
Oh my gosh.
They've been pretty dominant throughout this game, and privately, the head coach
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And the lead will swell.
I'm in shock. That was a dirty play. Lamar didn't have to do him like that.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Valentine opting not to return it, and his guys will have it at the 25. New York ready to go again offensively. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. I
feel bad what I just did to the Jets. Feel bad, but I don't.
Now Wilson. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Lopsided? You didn't have to do that to him.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. To throw again is Wilson.
Oh my gosh.
Another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And he'll take this one down to the 36. On the stop there,
hey, Jeremy.
Marcus May with the tackle. They'll go option on second down, right side.
Oh, kill him. Kill him.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
Yeah, I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And a long run into the end zone, and what a run it was.
Kill him.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Valentine going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Here's Wilson. Throw complete to Herndon. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He'll drop this down to Coleman. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Let's go!
Another interception. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
Oh my God! Let's go! Let's go! Friday's going great, Jerry. 95-yard return. Let's go!
That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league.
What was this game?
Pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, "Oh heck no! I want to stay on the field, I might get some stats, might get a pick or two.
Oh my
You like being out there at
gosh.
the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. I
Oh
tell
my
you what,
God.
Charles, this might be about as good as it.
Now that was a good game. Oh my gosh. Oops. And that was a way to end that game too. If you had seen that in real life, and you're on the opposite team of that, the pain.
Today, from M&T Bank Stadium in Football League.
Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Hmm.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there.
I've seen it too, just, I mean, like, if it would happen today. Like in preseason game today. Like, it'd be a way to start the season.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
That's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. Back deep, James Prochet.
Oh, that was some kick there.
As it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They go play action now. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he
I was trying to throw a square, and then they took that button away and made me slide instead.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews. The
Ooh.
And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Now Jackson on 1st down. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
Oh, kill him.
All the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
I'm so excited for what, Jeremy?
44 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down, second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
It's the veteran Justin Houston who got in there to make the stop. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Now it's Roethlisberger.
Nice.
Get to him with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down.
Yeah, I'm so excited for the season also.
Well, they're trying to set up a screen there, but that one just too slow in developing.
Yeah, too slow in developing.
Get to watch baseball and football at the same time.
Bad feeling for the quarterback. When he's got no blocking in front of him, his guys are just going to let defenders go, and they're coming for him. So if it's not there, you just got to throw the ball on the turf at your running back speed.
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson.
Nah, oh, snap.
Complete on the deep ball.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Catches
There we go.
made by
First down.
Marquise Brown.
Oh my gosh.
There he goes right side. All the way in for a
Let's go.
Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 55 yards. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
I love Marquise
And
Brown,
sometimes
honestly.
those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just just takes it and goes.
He went all the way into the end zone. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker
Now who's playing?
away following the touchdown. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The Steelers ready for their next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger.
Ooh, that was nice, though.
Good hands there defensively. That's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. On the give, this is Harris. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
This defense is really floating around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Oh, the return is Prochet. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Jackson on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, that was so close.
Took a shot, couldn't connect. Tried to get it that time to James Prochet. And it's 2nd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to look deep for Watkins.
Let's go!
Watkins, touchdown, Baltimore.
That was so cool.
Sammy Watkins, 54 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they
That was a nice kick.
Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things.
Let's go.
Intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Jackson. Behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Not that time for Watkins, but now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson.
Yep, that was a close one. That was almost really bad. That was my fault.
Took a chance with that one.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna keep trying.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're gonna line up to go for it.
There we go.
Bananas Bateman, it's complete. Touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 29 yards. And the Ravens continue to pull away here in this first half. But it's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away. But this one might be over by halftime.
And since you've already put your job on the line by actually saying it, I will co-sign and go with you because you're my partner. We don't mean to do it, but this game has been exactly as you've described. I see no hope for them going forward.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Here comes Ben Roethlisberger and the Steeler offense back onto the field. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far,
that's nice.
Interception. He wants to balance that off with at least one touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward. I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They hand this off to Harris, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Steelers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Roethlisberger.
Nice. Nice, Jeremy.
And the Steelers normally have a good offensive line protecting Big Ben. They allowed just 14 sacks all of last year, the lowest total in the NFL. But in this one, they've given up 2 sacks already.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. Crochet on the return.
Oh, that was such a nice return, though.
They got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position.
Yeah, no, it looked like he broke my neck.
Defensively, the face mask adds 15 yards.
And this has really been an undisciplined team. We've seen them make a lot of mistakes similar to this. It's a big reason why they're down so big on the scoreboard.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Flushed out right.
Let's go. They left that wide open.
Lamar Jackson, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens open the lead up to 34-0. So this now 34-0 with the extra point pending. And Charles, I thought these guys might have the advantage coming in, but I didn't expect this.
Well, I'm glad we're going with full transparency here because I didn't either. I thought we might be looking at a 24-20 type game, maybe 13-10 at the half. But this has been total, utter domination.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays. But don't forget,
Let me off of you.
that's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down.
Oh, that was so close.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Ebron caught left side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go draw play. This is Samuels.
Dang it.
Taken down inside the 30. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Now it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
Oh.
Complete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Najee Harris, the one he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Steelers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you down to our... We now proceed to the start of the second half. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that.
Oh.
Now here's a throw that's complete.
Oh.
Ooh, the juke. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the...
Nice.
Touchdown. Devin Duvernay, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him. And
nice.
And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Calais Campbell able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
And that's his second sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the third quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting a sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
Now Roethlisberger getting this one into the hands of Smith-Schuster. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Ooh.
This is going to be incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, when the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
And now we
Nice.
always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Flush to his right.
Let's go.
And that's complete to Watkins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Play action. Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Oh, let's go.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Let's go.
19 yards for J.K. Dobbins, and the Ravens add on. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out.
They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half.
Nice.
Not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, Just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. To throw again on second down. Roethlisberger. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And it's third and short.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Roethlisberger now to throw on third down. He finds his
Dang
man
it.
Johnson. And he will have a Steelers first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. On first down, Harris. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Roethlisberger will throw. And
Nice.
off the mark behind him, incomplete. The Steelers on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Short little throw to Ebron.
Oh, so close.
Boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're
Oh no,
standing,
it's 4th and inches.
he's gonna
Okay.
be a foot or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always
Jeez.
go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
The Ravens ready to take over. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you know, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the...
And now look at this. Big
Oh
game.
no.
And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger.
Let's go.
And they get
Me with the sack.
pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Calais Campbell able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack
Sorry,
of the
Ben.
afternoon. 2nd and 21. A lot of ground to cover. Another try after the first down sack. Roethlisberger.
Oh my gosh. What is wrong with you, Ben?
Calais Campbell. Who else? He's in there for his
What's going on?
of the afternoon. And Steelers on 3rd down. They're
You
right
screwed
about the
yourself
league
over
average,
now.
40%, 4 for 10. This will be 3rd and a mile. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Here's Jordan Berry now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Oof, that guy was there and waiting.
37 yards there on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in
I want to get to that
situations,
nice
they
50.
won't take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations.
Nice.
Extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
And I'm in.
And he will get into
Easy.
the end zone. It's
Easy claps.
another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, they just continue to roll. And Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
Ooh.
Coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Roethlisberger.
And then for the sack.
And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Calais Campbell, my goodness.
What is up with Ben? He doesn't have it anymore, does he?
Really turning in an incredible performance.
He's getting old.
Throwing on second and long.
And let's go. He's did it. He just did it.
And it's intercepted.
Thank you, Ben.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
We are up by over 60. Let's go.
It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. That right there is kind of a summary for how this day
Let's
is going
go.
for the offense. No points still, and that time points in the other direction.
Not much more to say to that, is there? Struggle all the way through. Have to find a way to try and get some points, so we're a little bit desperate. Instead, the points go the other way.
Nice.
And this is going to be caught.
I just felt like doing it to him.
The lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for two, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's
They
all
are
that
going
you need. Instead,
off.
they go for it, get two. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it.
The
Poor
Steeler
Ben, though.
offense here about ready for their
Doesn't
next
have it
drive.
going anymore.
They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
One last shot for Roethlisberger. They'll try and set up the screen.
Got him.
It's complete.
Got him. And we win.
Seconds tick
Fat
away
dubs,
in
boy.
this Baltimore victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They
64 to 0.
Offense was in fine
Poor
form. The
Steelers.
defense threw the shutout out on my
Okay, I'm gonna take a break. Thank you guys so much for joining this stream. If you haven't subscribed yet, and hit that subscribe button, I appreciate if you would show some love and support for the stream and the channel. I had a lot of fun on this new Madden. Like, it's a lot of fun. So, definitely 10 out of 10 would definitely recommend. But thank you guys so much for joining. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, Jeremy. Bye.